So in this video, I'm going to be telling you everything new in this Kingdom Rush Battles update, where we have a new hero, ASRA. Not only that, we have a new feature getting into the game. Okay, so let's start off with talking about ASRA. Now, in my eyes, ASRA is going to be the first ever assassin type character in Kingdom Rush Battles. The reason I'm calling her an assassin type is she has mobility, she has great range damage, she has great melee damage. Now the only part is she is quite squishy, just like Illyria. Lot similar to Illyria, but way much more better. But let's be honest, ASRA is going to be an epic character and she is pretty good. Now her abilities are pretty nice too, as she can teleport all around the map just like Magnus Spellbane, yet compared to Magnus, she does not have an AoE damage which can synergize with Polymorph, which is basically the main meta of the game at the moment. But I will tell you this, she deals decent melee damage and she has a shield. What else would you like? He has a poison dagger which can show pretty nice pretty nice in her defense too. The next ability is where she shoots arrows. Now I think that is where things can get a little bit messy. I don't know how that exactly would work, as I have not tested her at her best yet. I will tell you about that as soon as possible. But this was everything I could tell you about ASRA at the moment. You can get her in Summon Rift, so don't miss your chance. She seems to be pretty nice as far as I have seen it. Gonna be in the top 5, top 6 I would consider. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna be higher than Magnus Spellbane in my eyes. Still, don't take my word as a final word. There is a lot of testings and decks I had to use for her in order to understand whether that is true or not. As we get ourselves into the new feature, which would be Sheepy Mailbox, is what I would like to call it. Well, it is pretty good quality of life improvement we're getting to see in Kingdom Rush Battles, I will be honest, as this is what makes a multiplayer game feel more multiplayer, as now we can receive gifts during times like anniversary gifts, Christmas gifts getting from devs. It's gonna be really much awesome. Everyone's gonna be happy with receiving those gifts. I'll be honest, this feature isn't that big, yet it is very essential for any multiplayer game I would consider. So having that is just a great sign that devs are also taking a look at the quality of life improvements for the game, which is awesome. With it, I would also like to talk about the balance changes we're getting in this update. Starting off, get an Archmage nerf. I would consider 20% reduction to basic attack damage, and dissipate creeps sent to the enemies now appear at minimum 8 tiles away from the exit. Previously it was 3. This is big change. Basically ultimate strike, where the spell now insta-kill enemies with more than one phase, for an example Dark Knight, and there are a few other bug fixes here and there, so nothing too big. But Archmage got a nerf and I don't think he's worth it anymore in the meta. I generally will help to say that. If you found this video helpful, if you did, consider subscribing. It personally helps me out a ton, and keep on rushing.